Hi. Please ignore that I have literally the same shirt and the same hair as the previous video. I literally am filming this a little bit after. So, I had this video idea of showing all my Funko Pop collection, talking about them, and trying to tell you when I got it and why I got it. For further ado, let's get into it because I'm trying to make my video shorter. So, not much after I was doing a whole part of the video when it all went to shit. But at least it was in the start of the video, so I'm gonna just redo it. I started with the Office Funko Pops with Michael, Pam, Dwight, and this one that it's my favorite from The Office. Obviously, this one. Basically, I got these after I gotta start looking more at the camera than down here. Basically, I got these not right after I saw the show, but a little bit after I saw the show. Loved the show. I loved my favorite character is Jim, obviously. I just loved everything that had to do with Jim, with Pam, with Jim, and Dwight, with Michael and his own things, and I just loved everything, the emotional parts, the funny parts. I kind of did not like the parts where they were having new bosses and stuff. It was kind of annoying. The 3-pack one, I got at Walmart and I was kind of broke at the time, but I saw it in person and I was like, oh shit, I gotta take it, and I took it and now it's in my house. Next, the Cat in the Hat. The Cat in the Hat. This was actually my first Funko Pop. Was it my no? My second Funko Pop. Mom bought me the Cat in the Hat for no apparent reason. She was just like, yeah, I bought you this, and I was like, okay, thanks. I got the Cat in the Hat. Doesn't hold that much meaning. I used to watch it. I watched the live action too. That scared the shit out of me. I like the Funko Pop. I will keep it forever. Yeah. Next. Okay, just to get them out of the way because these are a few. Why is he sideways? What? Forgot he was sideways. Because I have my Funko Pops like this, so it takes up less space because I don't have that much space in my room. So Asta, I have Asta, and he's sideways for some reason. Got Noel. Got Juno. You got Luck. I got Noel Silva. Ignore my fan. It's really hot in here, and it's not on because the audio is dying of heat for the video. Since I have them sideways for so long, I'm seeing them now and I'm like, shit, these are very detailed. And I got Jack. Yami. This one holds a very special place in my heart because I did a cosplay for an anime expo. I I went as Yami. It was a very homemade cosplay, and I tried to make it work, and it did work. I tried to shave like him, tried to put my hair like him, and I cut a blanket and bought the symbol and tried to wear the clothes as him. One day I found the Funko Pop, so I was like, I must buy it. So I bought it, and I don't regret it. And Black Clover, I just love Black Clover in general. And since I have all these, I'm just trying to get them all. More are starting to show up, and I need Mary Leona, Dorothy, and Charlotte. They're all kind of expensive. Not Charlotte that much, and I had the chance not that long ago, and I accidentally bought another pop, and then I was like, damn it, Charlotte was lower price, so I'm trying to get all, and I need to get the Asta, Yuno, and Noel transformations as well, and Mars. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. I have a hat now. I have a hat now because my hair was just terrible. So one of my favorite combinations of Funko Pops I have, and I'm gonna show them in the way that I bought them. First one is Sonic. I got Sonic, and I saw Knuckles not that long ago, but I was broke, so I didn't get it. I got this one, and I was very excited to get it because I really like Sonic. I played almost every Sonic game, and I wish I had more money so I could actually buy Frontiers and Superstar and kind of the latest ones that are the ones I haven't played because I haven't been able to buy them. Next one, Silver. Silver. This one I was most excited to get because Silver is my favorite Sonic character. And this one was the last one I got. That was actually my last one, my second to last Funko. And it's Shadow. And the reason I like this combination is because one of my favorite games of all time, and Sonic games of all time, it's Sonic 06. That's debatable for a lot of people because Sonic 06 is arguably not the best game. But it was a childhood game that I could, even though I couldn't beat, just seeing the opening scene was enough to just spark a flame in me. Okay, these I don't regret buying, but at the same time I do regret buying. Geralt from The Witcher, Henry Cavill himself in a Funko Pop. And then it's kind of funny, but Jaskier and Jaskier. Jaskier was my favorite until the last season, and I really liked the show until the last season. It was terrible. But I still liked it. Not the season. I kind of like just Geralt and Jaskier, and I wish I had the game Funko Pops. Though I finished the first one, and the second one I started playing it and haven't beat it yet because I went on a trip and forgot about it. Next, just one, Gara. I wish, because after I bought this one, I found the metallic one, and I would have gotten the metallic one because it looks way cooler. But I got that one because he's one of my favorite characters from Naruto. It's not that complicated. I used to like Naruto a lot. I don't love it anymore. I still like it, and I like what I used to like about it, but I'm not very into it anymore. But I have it. So, I have it. Okay, the other one you could see there was a protector on it. Anyways, it's Jughead from Archie. And I love this like box art completely, just amazing. Okay, the reason I got this one, and this was the last Funko Pop I got, it was not because of the comics. It was because it was a show. I know there are like 2 shows or 3, and there's the first show. When I was a kid, I used to not have. I used to have some channels, and there was this one channel that there was like good shows, and then there was Archie at the last, and I don't particularly loved it 2 years ago, and I hold a lot of fond memories of me watching this show in his room, so that's kind of the reason I bought it. I like the Funko Pop a lot, and I wish I could get the other ones and read more of the comics. I know I spaced out my first, my second, my last. This was my actual first Funko Pop from South Park. I got it at the first anime expo I ever went to, that I went by mistake. I basically went to a place near me, and then I saw a lot of people dressed up, and I was like, what is happening? And then I saw a lot of cool things everywhere, and I was like, oh, whoa, and my brain just blew up. A friend bought this for me, and Kenny is my favorite character from South Park, and Mysterion is just amazing. I loved his backstory of his power being not dying and just restarting the day again and again. Well, not restarting the day, restarting himself and not nobody knowing he's dying, and he just dies over and over again. And that's just fucking amazing. Okay, so this was about my third Funko Pop, and it's Brenda Muir. It's Brenda Muir from Panic at the Disco. It was my favorite band of all time for a while. I loved it, and I still do. And I know there's gonna be another Funko Pop coming around soon. I really enjoy the music still. I just love Brenda Muir, and I love his voice, and I wanted to become a singer. Well, at first I wanted to just become a singer. Then I saw him, and I was like, yeah, I just want to become this kind of singer. The band dear to my heart, even though I will never see them live again, since the band broke up. He broke up from himself. Just saying. Okay, I'm gonna go with two of these because I still have a few. One that's a really very recent one. Impossible from Bravest Warriors. A lot of people may not know Bravest Warriors, and at the same time, maybe you do. And it's cool. It's from the creators of Adventure Time, and I just needed to have this Funko Pop, and I knew it was gonna be very scruffed up when it got here, and it is, and I can see it through the protector, and I completely forgot how scuffed up it is because it's an old Funko Pop, and I don't think they sell it anymore. And someone was selling it, and I was like, okay, I really need to get it. Okay, so yes, Daichi. What happened with this is that I was watching it because I'm a very enthusiastic volleyball player. I don't play that much because around where I live there's no courts. Well, there's courts, but they mainly use for basketball. So there's like no main court for volleyball. I wish there were. I mean, there's a beach volleyball, and I just really love volleyball. So I got into this anime because it's volleyball, and I haven't got that long in. And this character was my favorite because he is the position that I want to be if I ever am in a volleyball team. Okay, next is Spike Spiegel. This was a Funko Pop they released after. This is not the original one. The original one is way too expensive, obviously. And I got it at least to have one. My favorite one was Faith Valentine from the show, but I got this one, and I would have gotten the other ones, but as I keep saying, I'm broke and I can't get them. But yeah, I like this show. I don't love this show as a lot of people do. It's iconic. I like the music. Who doesn't? But I think it was a little bit overhyped. Okay, it's kind of really hard. It's getting really hard to get them there, and I have just my bed filled with them. Next are my One Piece Funko Pops, and I have a few. First, Luffy. Just plain old first Luffy. Chopper. Wait. Chopper. First Chopper. Sabo. Holy shit, he looks amazing. I keep forgetting I don't see them often like this. I should do that more often. Sabo, my favorite character from the show. And you might say, why? He's not in the show for very long. I don't care. I like it. And he's my favorite. And he's gonna be my favorite. So yeah, Sabo. Zoro from the Wano arc. Brooke from the Wano arc. Shanks from the, I was gonna say from the Wano arc, just Shanks. Trafalgar Law looks amazing. Okay, so Jinbei and Snake Man Luffy. And I've seen around a lot of the One Piece Funko Pops of rest of the Straw Hats because these are my last One Piece ones. But there are a lot. And I would just get the old ones and new characters. But I'm broke. So, I'm broke. So, these. The reason I say these is because I've only watched 2 episodes and a half of Fairy Tail. And some people might say, Fairy Tail. I say, I want to give it a chance. I really want to. I haven't gotten the chance to do so. And maybe, maybe after this episode, I will go watch it a little bit. Just 2-3 episodes today. Because I have things to do. Next, just in case, trypophobia warning, and here, these are Junji Ito Funko Pops. I actually did watch this and read this. I really love the art on this. I and the Funko Pops. The Funko Pops are one of the most creative and amazing looking Funko Pops, and I want the other ones because these are the only ones I have. And I'm sweating. I'm sweating so much. These two are also from A Thing Together, kind of. Star Wars Funko Pops. I got Boba Fett. I got Han Solo concept art. The reason I got Han Solo concept art, I wouldn't have gotten it by myself. If I were there and it's like, do you want this one? No, I don't. It's cool. It's cool. It's a concept art. It's cool. It's cool. Sure. It's cool. But there's so many others I would have picked. I'm broke. Broke. This one was got to me from my mom for Christmas. So I bought this one. Because it's classic Boba Fett. I love Star Wars. My favorite character is Anakin. Yes. And seeing him in the show Ahsoka was a dream come true. And the cool part was seeing him in Clone Wars outfit. Since I was a kid, since I saw the movies for the first time, I saw Clone Wars when I was 8. I don't know if I saw Clone Wars when I was 8, but I saw Clone Wars, and I always speculated with my friend, I was like, damn, if they ever do a live action Clone Wars, I will flip out completely, and it would just be the best day of my life. And it happened, and I kept reminiscing on whenever I used to say that, and it was just incredible to see. And Hayden Christensen, I love the guy. It's amazing. Roy Mustang from Full Metal Alchemist. This Funko Pop is fucking amazing. Another one that I have not finished watching, but I watched the original one completely and started watching Brotherhood. So I should, after I finish all this, I should just go ahead and watch Fairy Tail and this back to back. Next, Alphonse Elric. This is one of my favorite Funko Pops that I have, and it's heavy and it looks amazing, and it's just so cool. Just so cool. So what is Alphonse without his Edward? Riza Hawkeye. Yes, I really like this character a lot. For some reason. I don't know why. I just really liked it. And I forgot what his name was because it's been a long time since I watched the original and started the other one. The guy that looks like Markiplier from Full Metal Alchemist. I hate that he died. I hate it because he was actually my favorite character from the show. And he died. And it was very sad, and I actually cried a bit. And I was very tearful. So, character I have not seen is Oliver Mira Armstrong. And yeah, all I know is that she is something sister maybe of Lieutenant Armstrong, one of my favorite characters from the show. Are He's just amazing. I I loved everything from his character, and he always made me emotional for some reason. Scar, Scar. I at least in the original, I really liked his character, but in the original, I bet it changes in Brotherhood. But it was his story and his marks and all of that story with that was very confusing. So I hope I can understand it better in Brotherhood. Greed. Lumpy Space Princess. About Yeah, Princess Bubblegum. And what is Adventure Time without the man Finn? And this, all these Funko Pops in out of the box, they look amazing. But look at that. Look at that. It's just amazing. And I love all of the series and like the lore with the gods basically, and with Finn and his grown-up self. I screamed when I saw it. It was just amazing. I grew up watching Adventure Time, and then because I watched it kind of like all over the place, and then I fully watched it from start to finish, even the bonus Minecraft episode, everything. It was great. I bought the DVD of the Distant Lands, watched that, and I just became a really big fan of this. And the last one from Adventure Time is BMO again. Yep, is Robin Hood BMO. Okay, next, it's just one Funko Pop from this, and it's Danganronpa. I'm not gonna Monokuma. Okay, the reason that I needed to see that is because I bought the first game, played it. I did not get that far because at the time I didn't want to read, and I have it. And it's kind of the Funko Pop I most regret buying because I don't know if I'll ever get back to it. I want to get back to it, but I don't know if I will get back to it. I do really like the Funko Pop, and I bought it because I really do like it, and since I started playing it, I was like, I might as well just buy it. And I bought it, and I really like it. I should get back into the game. I really should. I really should. And probably will at some point. I still download it. I never deleted it because I knew someday I will play it. Okay, next ones are some of my favorites, and I really like this bunch. It's one of my favorite animes of all time, and it's Fire Force. Yes, Fire Force. I loved it. I finished the manga. I can't wait for season 3. Really can't. Oh, I didn't put my thoughts much in the Arthur one, but I really like his character. It's amazing the way they use them, the way they use his power, his fights, his the realism of his imagination is just really really cool. And the one Funko Pop I wish they would have made is Benimaru because he's my favorite character from Fire Force, and I really desperately need a Funko Pop of him. Maybe season 3, probably season 3. Iris. I should rewatch this show again because I really love this show. I've watched it like about 3 times. Okay, before Benimaru was my favorite character, my favorite character was Maki. Maki, the way they use the colors and they darken and the fire and the lines, the blue lines from it's just amazing. I just love everything about the show. Everything. Of course, Fire Force can't be Fire Force without Shinra. And seeing it up close, I love the lines and the mouth it has because now seeing it like this is one of like the few ones that actually have a mouth, and I don't know if it will focus. There you go. I At first I didn't really care about Shinra. I don't care as much as some other characters. But I love his story. I love his relationship with his brother. I like the outcome of the whole series, like the manga with him. I won't get into many spoilers for anime only watchers, but it gets crazy. Next is one that I got, and it was one. I think it was my first ever. I think I have two glow in the darks, and this was my first ever glow in the dark, and it's Tamaki. I don't know why I've looked at it since I really know the name. I know a lot of people stopped watching Fire Force because of Tamaki and her thing with her luck, unluck. It has a really big payoff. I think, in my opinion, it's a really big payoff, and they include it in the show very well for some very climactic scenes that are not yet in the show. But yeah, I like her character. And my last one from Fire Force is Princess Hibana, my second glow in the dark. I'm actually excited to show this one because it's Trevor Belmont from the Castlevania Netflix series. And I love the Castlevania Netflix series, and I love the Castlevania games. I've completed a lot of them. Castlevania 1, 2, 3, Castlevania Adventure, Rondo of Blood, Symphony of the Night, Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance, Castlevania 4, the remastered. My favorite one is Harmony of Dissonance. It's my favorite Belmont is actually Juice Belmont. So, and yeah, the spoilers are already out probably. For those who watched Castlevania Nocturne, the scene where he showed up was my favorite scene of the whole show, and I was very excited to see him there. And my very last Funko Pop to show is why do I keep looking at it before I show it? Sci-Fi Bernales. I love Sci-Fi. I love how she's animated. I just like her character a lot. And sadly I don't have either Alucard, Dracula, or the monster. I don't care about the monster. I do care about Alucard and Dracula, and I saw them, but the lowest I can get Alucard is probably $80, and the lowest I can get Dracula is probably $40. But I'm broke, as I keep mentioning. I'm broke, and I'll keep mentioning it because I want more. That's the thing with collecting. You want more, but you're broke. You shouldn't, but you gotta. And that was, oh god, it's gonna topple over some things. Okay, yeah, I got, sorry. Yeah, if you're this far into the video, thank you for watching. Really, I appreciate it a lot, and seeing all of this could be potentially boring, and I know a lot of people that really do not like Funko Pops because maybe their simplicity, maybe I heard people don't like it because of the eyes, because statues and other things like Nendoroids, dolls, or anything else looks a lot more detailed sometimes than Funko Pops. But I still like my Funko Pops. I have stopped a little bit collecting, mostly because I'm broke. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching, and if you got here, thank you. Really thank you. And yeah, I had this idea, and I did it. And I'm really sweaty. So after this, I'm gonna go shower and not film any more videos. So yeah. See you soon. Also, forgot to show, but I actually have a little Captain America. Yeah, for those who watch the video to the end, you get to see the mini keychain Captain America that I actually bought from Disney. So, yeah. Broke.